It is time to react to my World Cup prediction. It never did come home. Nope. Not this year. For me, I'm going to say it was my favourite World Cup ever. I think it was one of the highest scoring World Cups as well, which is always amazing. I'm most likely going to go to the World Cup in Qatar. Hopefully, by then, FIFA as well is even more fun than it's ever been. I'd love if that's the case. I didn't get to go to this one, but I will be going to Qatar for sure. First, Uruguay in Group A. Second, Russia. First prediction, I actually got spot on. Russia finished second with 6 points. Uruguay finished first with 9 points. I am actually proud of that one. Saudi Arabia did finish third. Egypt fourth. And yeah, I'll go with that prediction. Peru got some okay plays, but I'm going to go Denmark for this one, guys. Let me know what your predictions are, by the way. Okay, first France in Group C, second Denmark. Again, that's 2 in a row. I predicted France would get first and then Denmark. To be fair, guys, like, I'm not going to give myself too many points, as you would expect France to be first, and then probably you probably guessed Denmark out of Peru and Australia. Denmark finished with 5 points, Australia with 1, Peru 3, France with 7. I was happy though that I got France as first, but I'm going to go Croatia second for that one. There may not be any surprises with that prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of these two got through to second. This one was correct in terms of both teams I predicted to get through, but Croatia finished with a pretty surprising 9 points. Argentina only got 4 points with that team. It's honestly so disappointing for Argentina fans. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is with Argentina and having one of the best attacking front lines ever in football. Aguero, Dybala, obviously Messi, maybe the best ever. It's ridiculous. But anyway, Croatia finished 5 points ahead of Argentina. Costa Rica can't see doing that crazily well. Serbia, I'll go for second for that one. I was wrong on this one with Serbia. Switzerland actually qualified, guys, 2 points ahead of Serbia with 5 points. Brazil finished top though with 7 points. I got Brazil right, but yeah, you know what? This is a lot better than my Premier League prediction already. Like, my Premier League predictions are always hilarious to watch back. Group F. I literally predicted this the other day, but yeah, I'm going to go the same prediction. Germany, for me, will be first. Mexico second. Wow. Germany. Wow. That is all I can say for Germany. You will see how far I predicted Germany to get. But I did predict Germany to be first and then Mexico to be second. And Mexico did finish second with 6 points. Sweden finished top though with 6 points with goal difference. South Korea finished third and Germany last in their group. No one thought that. Like, honestly, I don't think anyone would have predicted that. If someone did predict that, Germany fourth, then they should predict how life goes on in the future. They should predict big things to happen. Honestly, Germany fourth was probably the biggest shock of the whole tournament. They lost to South Korea. They lost to Mexico as well. 3 points, guys. Like, Germany scored 2 goals, conceded 4. That is not the Germany that we know. I'm going to go Belgium as first and us second. I can't imagine us beating Belgium for some reason right now. Maybe probably. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost against Belgium. I got that one spot on. Belgium came first, England came second. A lot of you guys may have been surprised that it wasn't biased. He says filming this wearing an England shirt, but like, yeah, I wasn't biased. I never am. Even Liverpool, I'm not like, I don't be too biased because I think it's not healthy in a lot of ways. Anyway, Belgium did come first with 9 points. They won every single game. I did also predict that we would lose to Belgium, and we did 1-0 thanks to Januzaj. But yeah, 6 points for England, 9 for Belgium. But because they got Lewandowski as striker, I'm going to go Poland for that. But maybe just Senegal miss out. So I predicted Colombia to finish second. I also predicted Poland to finish first, as I thought they've got like a solid team. I'd say like a average team, but a very obviously world-class striker, and it kind of balanced itself. They had Glick, they had a good goalkeeper, they had some decent defenders, decent midfield, like probably average midfield, but obviously world-class striker. Thought Lewandowski would have had a good tournament, and I believe, am I right in saying Lewandowski didn't score? I think I'm right. Anyway, Colombia finished top of the group with 6 points. Japan finished second with 4 points. Senegal 4 points as well. They went out though thanks to, I think, goal difference, or like, was it maybe fair play award, like with that one, yellow cards. But Poland finished last. They scored 2, conceded 5, and Poland went back home. Uruguay versus Portugal, that's a good game though. That's a very interesting game. I'm going to go Portugal for the Ronaldo factor. Time for round of 16, guys, and honestly, this was a very I guess, weird one to react to, because obviously some of these teams were not in the round of 16. Teams like Poland, for example, there were a few. So bear that in mind. But still, it's interesting to look back on. So I did predict that Portugal would beat Uruguay, and that was actually a real match that happened. Uruguay did beat Portugal. I was wrong on that one. They beat them 2-1. Uruguay had a very, very good team, like a solid 8 out of 10 team. But then you look at this front line, Suarez and Cavani. Cavani that was missing in the last game was a big reason why they didn't go further after that, I do believe. Yeah, they lost to France after that. But anyway, yeah, Uruguay, I did predict Portugal to win that one with the Ronaldo factor, but it didn't work out. Uruguay did win. Brazil, Mexico, definitely going Brazil. Again, these two teams did meet. I predicted these two correctly, so I'm surprised at that. Anyway, Brazil did win that game 2-0. I believe my man Castro went to watch the game, and again, the Castro curse seems to strike, but still, hopefully had a great time other than Mexico result. But yeah, Brazil won 2-0 that one. I predicted that one correctly. Belgium, Poland. That's a good game. I'm going to go Belgium for that one. I predicted Belgium, Poland would be this game. It was actually Belgium, Japan. I predicted Belgium to win though, and they did win 3-2. They made very hard work of that game. I think they were down, like, was it 2-0 at one point or 2-1? But they did win that game to 3-2. So they went through. So, Spain versus Russia. I've got a weird feeling that Russia could do that. Spain again did play Russia. I've got 3 out of 3 here, guys. Well, 3 out of maybe 5 so far for the round 16 matches, and it's sounding great. It's sounding like I'm going to predict Russia. I was convinced Russia would beat Spain. I don't know why. Being the home nation could be a big factor. Oh, God. I'm going to go Spain. Yeah, for some reason, I said I'm going to go Spain. Why did I do that? Honestly, I had a good feeling Russia were going to do them. Like, I really thought they were going to beat them. And I predicted Spain would at the last second. Spain lost to Russia on penalties. It was an amazing game. Really was awesome. And so I got that one wrong. But I feel like I got it right in a lot of ways. But it doesn't count. Argentina, Denmark. Argentina, Messi should do the job there. It was actually Croatia, Denmark. And I predicted that Argentina would beat Denmark. But it was actually, yeah, Croatia won on penalties, obviously. They won that game. Germany, Serbia. None of these teams got through, so this one is just like, yeah, there's no point. Guys, I'm not joking. This is a massive game if we play Colombia. In terms of just also predicting it, this is tricky. They could easily beat us. I'm going to go England, though, for that one. This fixture was correct. Colombia versus England was a very tough game for us. We scored, then they equalised in the 93rd minute with, was it Mina? I think he's got like 3-4 goals in the World Cup, which is crazy for his centre-back. But yeah, we went to penalties, and I did a live reaction to it. It was very stressful to watch. But we did beat Colombia. I got that one correct. I believe that France should beat Portugal. Now it's time for the quarterfinals, guys, the World Cup, and obviously some of my predictions were right, some were horrifically wrong. As always, my predictions, it's so hard to predict, it really is. Anyway, now it's time for the quarterfinals. Brazil, Belgium. Brazil could throw a surprise, I'm not joking. So I predicted, obviously, in the last round of 16, in the last round of the World Cup even, that Uruguay would lose to Portugal, so it would have been Portugal-France, but it turned out to be Uruguay-France. And I predicted France would win. So yeah, I've got that one technically right, if you want to say that, in terms of the actual result. Not in terms of the two teams, but still, I think I can have a point for that. I'm going to go Brazil to win that. It all depends whether Neymar is, like, I guess, match ready. I'm going to go Brazil. Belgium had let me down in, like, past sweepstakes and my old work and stuff. Brazil, Belgium did meet, and I did predict a bit of a bold statement that Belgium would lose to Brazil, but it was actually Brazil who lost 2-1. Thanks to Kevin De Bruyne, and I think it was Hazard's goal. Yeah, that was an amazing game again. De Bruyne was just world class in that game. But yeah, got that one wrong. Spain versus Argentina. I'm going to go Argentina for this one. I'm going to say it. I think this could be Messi's World Cup. I think Messi could be top scorer this whole tournament, but I'm not sure if they'll win the World Cup. I just had a bad feeling about Belgium. Like, they've always had a great, well, for the last 10 years, no, last probably maybe 6 years, they've had a strong team. Since, like, Hazard came into fruition and players like De Bruyne, obviously Company's been around for a long time now. And I thought, you know what, they're going to let us down again, but they did great. Belgium had a fantastic World Cup, guys. Obviously, they finished 3rd in the World Cup, had an amazing homecoming as well. It's cool to see that. Usually I'm like, you know what, if you don't win, I don't always see the point of celebrating like crazy, but when you're a team like Belgium or Croatia, who haven't really achieved that success internationally, I think it's very worthwhile. Whereas obviously England have won a World Cup before, we had an amazing tournament, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like with finishing 4th and the fact that we've had success before, it's not the same as Croatia, who were not expected even to get to the final. So I give credit. Honestly, amazing support this World Cup has seen from everyone worldwide. Germany versus England. Oh my god, this is destined for disaster. And I'm going to say Germany will beat us in the quarters. I'm going with it. Continue. Well, there you have it, guys. I predicted Germany would beat England, which would mean obviously Germany gets semi-finals. We would have been, yeah, sent home packing, flying back from Russia in the quarters. So I did predict England would reach the quarterfinals, which was probably, I don't know, for me that was I guess a lot of people would have predicted that, but I just went for my gut feeling. It just felt like quarters for us would have been like achievable. Maybe not semis, but yeah, I predicted we'd get to the quarters. Yeah, I got close. We reached semi-finals, and I still think we could have beat Croatia, man. We were winning, we were leading in that game, but obviously Croatia deserved to beat us, and they reached the final. Yeah, I predicted we'd get to the quarters. Semi-final time, guys. Could have been Brazil, could have been England, but it was not to be. So France versus Brazil. So guys, time for the semi-finals. I did predict that France would play Brazil, and Argentina, Germany went for a very strong semi-final. Only one of these teams reached the semi-finals. Belgium reached the semi-final, playing France. We reached the semi-final, England and Croatia did. So I got 1 out of the 4 here, which I'm okay with, I guess. But I'm going to say France will win this one. France-Brazil was a very tough one to predict. But I did go with France to win this game, as their squad for me is just overall better than Brazil's. Brazil, they've had like very big issues with the striker. Jesus didn't really turn up in this tournament for me that much, but yeah, I predicted France would get to the final. So I predicted a very big team to get to the final, and it was correct. France did reach the World Cup final. I'm going to say Germany are going to beat Argentina. Probably like 3-2 or a 1-goal difference game. So obviously this one again like is a bit like void, because I did predict Argentina and Germany would be semi-final. I thought Argentina would finally make this squad work, and you would think they would. Dybala, Aguero, Higuain, Messi. Like good midfield as well. Benega's very good. Mascherano can still play. Otamendi the back. Caballero not so much in goal, but still, their team was great overall for a squad. Front line, that is, attacking wise. Not really defensively, yes, but yeah. You'd think Argentina would make it work somehow, but the manager wasn't that great. Really, it felt like Messi was controlling the team a lot of the time. And I did predict Germany would reach the final against France. So Argentina and Brazil I thought would lose semi-finals. France, Germany would meet in the final. Here we have it, the final. Here it is, guys. France, Germany. I did say right there this would be a very high goal scoring final, and I did predict that right. Just the wrong team. It was France, Croatia, ended 4-2 to France, so 6 goals in the final. I was right about that, but obviously I predicted Germany to reach the final, and Germany did not reach the final. They came last in their group, way off. And the most frustrating part about this is, guys, I genuinely felt like I should have predicted France at the time. I was very tempted to, but I did not pick France to win the World Cup final. I predicted Germany to win the whole World Cup back to back. As you can see, I predicted Germany. All things considered, this could be one hell of a final. Could be one of the best ever. Could be a massive goal-scoring final. But yeah, I'm going to go Germany to win the World Cup. And there you have it, guys. There was my World Cup prediction. Out of 10, what do you think about my prediction? Honestly, I'm actually proud of that prediction for me. You guys have seen my Premier League predictions, which is obviously going to be comical again this year when I do that. It's going to be very interesting, because usually I just predict it and it's just way off. Like, it's so difficult. I think the World Cup was a bit easier of guess, but at the same time, it's not been easy in terms of like the just like the group stages especially. I did predict quite a few correct of the matches to meet, like Colombia-England was one. I think I had, was it France-Argentina or something like that? I'm not sure. But still, out of 10, how would you rate my prediction? And maybe compare it to other YouTubers, maybe other streamers if they've done like a big prediction as well. I'm okay with it though. I did say England would get to the quarters. Didn't think Croatia would get that far. I genuinely thought Germany were going to win. I was tempted with France a lot, but I just thought Germany would do it back to back. I also thought Messi could be the highest goal scorer, but they wouldn't win the World Cup. that was my prediction with that. I didn't really predict a goal scorer. I thought Harry Kane would be like in the top 3. But still, there was my reaction, guys, to my World Cup prediction. Thought in the comments below. Subscribe for more. This has been very good fun to do this kind of video. It's very awesome to do. Anyway, see you guys later.